And welcome back, viewers of my channel. Got another great video for you today. We've been going through my car cases, which I still have more after this one, believe it or not. So we're going to go ahead and go through the left hand side today, since we went through the right hand side in my last video. So let's get this thing open, drop the hatch down, see what we have. A good amount of vehicles in here. Off the bat, I see a very quick casting. I'll start off with this one. Use my little display thing. Put it right there. This one is a 2010 Chevy Impala NASCAR. And this is a very quick car. This one's my king of the hill. I've raced it up against a lot of other cars, and so far it's the fastest. Excuse me. So if you're curious if it's a fast car or not, it is. This car so far has beat everything I put it up against. So there's that lovely looking car. Coming up after that, we have a 1970 Dodge Challenger, the Dixie Challenger, if I remember. Or is that a Charger? Challenger. Part of the Mopar set that I picked up. I guess I was pretty lucky to find it too, because I found it at a local store, and they had it in the same bin that they had all the other cars in for 99 cents or whatever it was, and I think that set was a little bit more, like $1 whatever. Check out the good details on there. Very beautiful car. Like it a lot. I think we'll go ahead and move this out of the way so we can see a good overview of all of them. See some cool pickup trucks coming up next. This one is a 67 Chevy C10. Here is that lovely looking truck. Great details on that truck. Like the striping and tempo work going on the side. Look how shiny that bed is. Wow. Almost gives a glare off of it. Same with the interior. The grille on the front. Very nice. Next truck up, we have 1978 Dodge Little Red Express truck. And a nice gray and blue color. Not the biggest person to have stacks on a gasser truck right here. I think it kind of fits a diesel truck a little bit more, but that's a pretty common look for that vehicle. Trucks, and more trucks. Let's go ahead and go over all these trucks real quick. If I can get them out of their designated spot here. We'll go over this one. It's a little bit older. It has a 2000 stamp on the base. Lat Roca is what it looks like it says. No real name for it. I'm not sure if this one looks to be a Chevy. Looks like it has a Chevy emblem on the front. But here is that truck. You can see that the axles have gotten wet at one point. I forget where I picked this truck up from, but still very cool. I like the fender covering the back wheel there. What does it say there on the side? Let's try to see. There you go. You can kind of make that out a little bit. Pretty unique looking truck. I haven't seen too many that look like this before. And up next we have 52 Chevy. This one says Hot Rod, Hot Wheels Shop on the side. Nice white color with a red windshield and windows and back glass. Very cool. It's got 5 spokes on it. It's a nice truck. And another one up after that is a 49 Ford F1. I know there's been several releases of this truck. I like this variation quite a lot. Nice color. I like the rims on there as well. I forget what those are called. but it's a nice green color on that one. And another truck we have here. Pull it on out of there. Custom 56 Ford truck. This one's very cool looking. It's got the big scoop coming out of the hood. Speed shop on the side. It's got a red base, which looks pretty cool. Featuring golden rims. Similar to that other truck we just looked at in style. It's a different color. And here's another truck that I had to keep preserved in packaging. I've had this one for quite a while. I had this one as a younger kid. I got it for Christmas and I never opened it. Then I finally opened it up whenever I got a little older, which I should have kept it on card, but I like the way it looks loose. We have an awesome looking Studebaker truck. Studebaker is a very cool truck. This is a 63 Studebaker. And I like this one a lot just because of the tampos on the wheels there. Goodyear. Some great detail for a mainline. It's a Studebaker in the back right there. Pretty realistic looking casting by Hot Wheels, which they usually have their more radical, crazy looking castings. Park him right there next to the other trucks. And moving on, it looks like we have a lot of muscle cars in here. Start off with a modern one that I've spotted. This one's by Matchbox, a 2018 Dodge Charger. The flat blue color. It's a pretty nice looking car. Put him right in the front there. Start pulling all these out so I can just go one at a time. This one is a 69 Riviera, Buick Riviera. It's got a 2001 base on it. Now this one I've had for a long time also. And this one has real riders on it. Does not have an opening hood. There you go, I'll show you those. So I'm not really sure what this was from. I'll have to look it up also. But it looks very nice. Park him right there. And what do we have next? A Nomad? Chevy Nomad. It's probably a 55. Pretty nice looking. I have an older one from the vintage set that has the red lines on it. That is not that car. What else do we have here? Another Jaguar. No, an Austin Healey. I get this mixed up with the one Jag. 63 Austin Healey. There that is. I like the white color and the red interior. Kind of steely looking rims on there. Great detail. Matchbox does a great job. This is a Mercury. Yep, Mercury Cougar Eliminator, 1969. And that's a cool burnt orange color. That looks like a quick car for sure. Another one of similar color. Let's get this guy out of there. A 66 Impala. Look at the base on that thing really quick. Nice, looks like he won a golden ticket. But kind of a burnt orange, bronzy color. Great looking flame work and gold lines around the rims. That's very, very nice looking there. Scoot you back a little bit so we can get some more in the frame. What's next? Some kind of randomized piece in here with some really strange looking wheels. 1990 Mattel ink base in the bottom. It looks to be a Miata, Mazda Miata. But let me just zoom you in so you can see what I'm talking about on these tires. And look at those. Looks like you got some Swampers on there. Wonder what that sounds like rolling. I really want to find out. Alrighty. Sorry for the lack of a connector here, but let's see what this thing sounds like. Wow. Sounds like a rev-up car or something. Yeah, it to you one more time. I've never seen anything like that on a Hot Wheels car. Gonna have to do a little research on this one also, but it's orange with some blue and purple striping and a pink interior. Quite a radical looking piece right there. Looks like we got about a dozen cars to go here, a little bit more. This is a funky looking thing here. 69 or 59 Roadster. Check out how crazy that thing looks. Little itty bitty tires in the front, big old fat slicks in the back. Red interior. It's pretty cool details. Got a big old engine sticking out. Side pipes going out the side. Down the side, I should say. That's a cool car. Trying to keep it moving here. There's another Camaro that I need to put in with my Camaros. Seen a couple of these Copos. 68 Copo Camaro in red. Now I knew I had this one too when I was showing them off in my other video. So I have to set that aside, put it in my other case. Alright, 73 Ford Falcon XB. I do believe I have a few cars of this, like the same exact car. I think I have 2 of them to be exact. It's a really cool car. I have no complaints with it. It sits really nice. Great stance on it. Good details. 5 spokes. And what do we have rolling into the show next? We have the Montezuma. See it right there on the base at the top there. Montezuma. So it's a Monte Carlo. Very nice looking too. I like the way this one looks. Missing the roof right there. I don't think it would have came with one. I think it would look like this. Pretty unique, kind of custom car rolling up into the car show. Start putting them back here on the back side so that we can fit a few more in. And another one coming in, we have a 40 Ford. Check that thing out. The flame work. Top is down. Probably get up to some good speeds in that. Or just take it out cruising. Looks like the windscreen's a little mashed down, or maybe it's supposed to be like that. Here we have another variation of the 69 Dodge Charger. One with a Hot Wheels livery. Big old long Charger. A little bit bigger than the Ford. Not sure if that's still 1/64 scale or not, but looks very good. Number 8. Very, very cool. And we have a few of the same variety here. This one is a 57 Chevy. It has a 1976 metallic ink stamp on the bottom. I don't believe it's that old. I think this was from the 90s or something like that. Don't quote me. Just says custom rod on the side. There's that car. And this other car I got at the same time, 57 Chevy. Number 70. I actually did a review on these cars. I went and visited my grandmother on my dad's side, and she had these in her display case, and I slightly remember them from my childhood, but she got them because she was born in 1957, so very, very cool. This one's unfortunately missing the little like rim cap on the side there of the wheel, but that's okay. Just display it on this side. I believe I have 2 of those cars, but this one's very cool. Old school NASCAR look on it. What do we have next? A couple different brands that aren't Hot Wheels, so I'll wait to go over those. We'll stick with these Matchbox and Hot Wheels until we get to the last 3. We have one in some packaging. This one's a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. And I would love to have this one out of the pack, but might as well keep it preserved until I find an occasion to pull it out of there. Party Mix Chex vehicle, number 43. Probably a Petty car. Based off a Petty car anyway. Yeah, right there on the back you can see Richard Petty. King for a reason. Alright, what's next? We have a 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood. Lovely looking pink car. Looks like the car Elvis bought for his mother. if I have the history correct. I think that's what he did. Beautiful car. There's a nice gray top on it. Pretty different for that time, I'm sure. Not many cars had that paint scheme. And another Hot Wheels, we have 68 Nova. Now that one looks really good with our other Nova that we have over here. Here's that one with the Golf livery, and there's the one I already showed. Check that thing out. Very nice looking. I'm sure that one's pretty collectible for the Golf livery. I've seen a lot of people do custom work on that car. Coming down to our final four. Scoot us back one more time so we have some room. This one has a Hong Kong base. It's a 57 Chevy. And I'm going to warn you now, this one's pretty sad looking. And here it comes. You can see that at some point, somebody decided to do some custom work to it. I believe this car was red before someone took some white paint to it. And I myself have really attempted to get a lot of that paint off of there, which resulted in a lot of paint loss. But I think it'd be looking really cool if it was down to primer. Man, what a shame. Hong Kong car, very old one. But, you know, that's what they were made for, kids to have a good time, use their imagination. And that's what apparently happened to that car, so one day we'll have to take something to it and try to get that off. Next three cars are actually, oh, this one is a Hot Wheels. 1956 Merc, featuring rubber tires and white walls. I thought this one was a Johnny Lightning for sure, but here's that car. Beautiful looking classic car, has an opening hood, which I don't want to damage by ripping it open there. There we go. Lovely looking engine bay. Great looking classic car. A lot of classics in this set, or this case I should say. Coming up next, we have a Muscle Machines. I've had this one for a very long time. Ford Motor Company, it says. Not too sure the exact model, but here is that vehicle. And it's pretty cool because you can click in the axles there and set it up a little higher or lower. Nice purple color. Dark purple, almost looks like a black on the camera. And it did have a little hood covering that I'm pretty sure I broke off as a youngin'. These things happen. At least I kept them in pretty good shape, but I know I smashed some of my cars before and I found those, fortunately. But this one is by Jada Toys. 1965 Volkswagen 1600 TL Fastback. Check this thing out. Time to square up. Nice drag car. Some great details on there. Probably a little bit bigger than 1/64 scale, but very cool. Let's zoom in on this one. Try to show you the great amount of details this car has. Nice tampos going around the wheels. Volkswagen emblem on the front. White interior, some chipping, but it's alright. Nothing too bad. There's the base. Well, let's get an overview of all these cars before we call it a wrap. Well, there you have it, everybody. We have a great looking group of classic vehicles with some newer ones in there. What'd you think? Which one was your favorite? Let me know. I'd love to talk back and forth with you about it. And I hope everybody's doing good, staying safe, staying healthy. As always, keep on collecting and stay safe while doing so. We will see you in the next video.